participating. As you can see, Bambo just by himself won KDL Season 1. He actually played 5 computers at the same time. Pretty amazing. So, nobody's actually inside yet. But there's their legs. Just a me pose.
더욱 강력해진 KDL 시즌2가 곧 여러분을 찾아갑니다. 도타투의 중심 KDL. 저희는 4월 27일 시즌2 개막전으로 여러분을 다시 찾아뵙겠습니다.
함께 해주신 여러분 고맙습니다.
감사합니다.
Might not be us holding the check tonight. Fingers crossed. Oh, that's kind of cool. I haven't seen this before. Oh, they stopped it, damn. Alright, I think that's it, guys, for practice, maybe? Unless we'll do this again. Not sure. Bambo's loving it, though. Just watch him. Look at this guy. Oh, and they took the money away. Alright, we lost, guys.
How is this not normal dancing?
Regardless, fans are gonna get the wrong idea. Regardless of what happens.
Dude, Alright, let's go, Steven.
There's like actually a lot of people here today. It's pretty exciting. All-Star match is getting ready. We got Forev, Bambo, Tinbird. I don't know who the other two are though. I think it's FX and I think QO is playing. Pretty sure. I don't know about the other team. I can't remember.
What hero are you playing? Random. Is that mid? Is it mid?
I don't speak any Korean.
Sad days.
Corey is currently playing Candy Crush.
Yeah. I don't really like this game, but nothing else to do.
We're basically waiting for the All-Star match to start, and then we get to play our match. So everybody's hanging out, which is really nice. It's fun. A bunch of people just got here. This is like one of the makeup rooms. So people always come here before they play the matches, and we're at Next on Esports Arena. And here's all done up. This part looks weird. Can you see? It's all special. Alright, All-Star match about to start. You zoom in, there's Team the Three Spirits. That's Bambo, Tinbird, FX, Rev, and QO. The other team is like March, Sunday, plus one more MVP guy. I think it's Heen, and 2 more. The place is actually pretty packed today. I think they're giving away next on cash, but there's actually a lot of fans. I've signed a couple of Korean autographs. Pretty fun. I can see the crotches at least. Alright, missed it. Don't know if that would have been enough information for me, but Bambo's trying to look at the camera, I can see it. It's like, just for you. It'll look back. Maybe not. Okay, that's it for now, goodbye.
일단 시작 자체가 좋지 못한 그러니까요. 안타까움이 있습니다. 3대5 출발합니다.
All-Star match. You don't notice.
야, 그리고 이제 언급해 드렸던 대로 역산 설계. 이제 폴의
Somebody is tagged up as Zephyr as well. I think the AA, but I think that's FX maybe.
네. 제가 자신이 느끼는 전혀 달리지 못하는 상황들이 계속해서 생길 수 있을 거라는 그런 움직임인데요. 자, 중앙에 역시 큐가 잘 잡아. 다시 한번 말씀드리지만 이벤트전이고요. 이 이후에도 결승전에 나와 있습니다.
이게 좋은 일 한다는 말이 들어.
그렇습니다. 괜찮습니다. 오늘 뭐 괜찮습니다. 내일 일요일이니까요.
많은 팬 여러분들이 오늘 몇 시에 끝날까라는 질문을 저희 가장 많이 주셨어요.
저희 궁금하죠? 네.
자, 병역 쓰지 말라고.
네.
이제 질 때가 됐습니다. 큐 감사하죠.
진짜 잘하네요.
고마우신가요?
네. 그냥 드립니다. 이번에는 더 이상 시작하기 어려운 보입니다. 나머지 암살 기사 50초, 섹시 대형도 20초 남았습니다.
아직까지 배만도 있어요. 네, 배만도 어떻게 하면 되죠?
네. 다 밀고 있네요, 이것저것.
에프트 선수도 마찬가지고 뭔가 좀 더 힘을 내야 되는데 아직까지 파이팅이 없어요. 지금 경기는 다 부수지고 있지 않습니까?
파이팅만으로 막을 수 있을까요?
사실 힘들어 보입니다.
네.
이거 병역 두쪽 밀리면
이거 다 밀렸네요.
네, 이건 거의 끝난 거죠.
그렇습니다. 폭력이
동부.
나왔고 다시.
손을 아파갖고 왜?
분들이 많아서 위험한 이렇게 되면
자, 뒤에서 죽여나오는 대중 꼬리를 잡았나요? 이렇게.
에이토스 폼을 세웠네.
정글에서 코어야 되는 나우서부터 역할이거든요. 그러면 그런 부분을 어쨌든 풀어주는 그림일 때 오래저항이나 혹은 이제 섹시웰포의 믹스업 살짝 오픈에 넣어서 프로 6렙 이후에 풀어주는 그림이 상당히 많기 때문에 이런 부분에 대한 의식을 어느 정도 해서
역장을 가능한 이스포터를 일단 배제하면서 세 번째 픽을 준비하고 있습니다. 제법.
오래저항 오늘 약간 공격적으로 하는 플레이 그렇습니다. 홈랩이에요 아직. 그런 부분에 있어서는 굉장히 어떻게 보면 좀 어느 효과를 보고 있다고 볼 수 있습니다. 그런 부분에 있어서는요. 역삼의 너무 강력한 조합이 내려오는 바람에 모래제왕이 일찌감치 정글을 돌만한 말씀드린 그 타이밍 대단하네요. 그리고 진짜 이호씨 진짜 모래제왕 대박이다 진짜.
Hey guys, you are here with me on my bed. It's sexy time. Just you and me. I thought I would give a little... I'm sure you guys love that right there. I'm sure that I should end out the vlog basically. I was just editing footage now and I checked to see everything that was recorded in a line. And I wanted to make sure that it was at least semi-storytelling or at least looked okay. Unlike my hair, which looks really bad right now. I need Korean makeup artists everywhere I go apparently. Today's Sunday. It's the day after the finals. If you guys haven't watched the games yet, I'll try to link them down below. No promises because I'm busy, but I'll try to link them down below. and you guys can watch those. If you haven't watched the games yet, go do it now. Otherwise, I'll tell you who won right now. We ended up winning. It was a 3-0 against MVP.Phoenix. We actually weren't confident going into this match. It was probably the least confident that I've been for a match, at least against Korean teams, since probably NSL Season 3. I guess I felt a little scared. No, I didn't feel scared last time we played Phoenix, but I was scared this time because we heard that they practiced a shitload, like 2 weeks straight or something. They practiced a lot. They practiced really, really hard for this match. Not to mention they have Starladder next week, so I'm sure it was a mix of both. Like, they have a lot of big stuff coming up, as do we. TI Qualifiers is coming up. We're playing in the BTS tournament this weekend against some really good C teams. Our group is RRQ, who stomped us before, Titan, who mostly beat us, and Myth Trust, I think. I don't know if we played Myth in officials yet, but we think we might be able to beat RRQ, and Titan's going to be really tough. Titan's actually a better team than RRQ, we think, but we happen to do better that game against Titan than we did against RRQ, though we still lost really fast. It was still like a 20-minute game. But basically, everybody is practicing really, really hard right now. The C group Skype chat that I'm in is really active. Everybody's practicing a ton right now because they know TI qualifiers are coming. It's kind of cool to see. But yeah, we were actually pretty worried about the matches. Even Blitz and everybody, they thought that it would maybe be a 3-2 or 3-1 at best for us. We all kind of thought there was maybe a chance we'd lose, but we ended up beating them 3-0. We're not really sure why. We've talked about a couple things individually, but yeah, we respect them a lot, but they had some trouble against us. It felt like they played too defensive or something. I'm not sure. Anyways, that was KDL Season 1 Grand Finals. That means we went undefeated in matches. We lost games. We lost one game to Phoenix in the first set we played, but we didn't lose any more games other than that. So it was all 2-0s in the 3-0s for the 3-0 for the finals. So we're really happy with our performance. We won NSL, and then we won KDL Season 1. KDL Season 2 is going to start at the end of the month. I'm actually going to miss the first match, so just so you guys are aware of that. We're going to have to use a stand-in for the first match and maybe 1 or 2 online games. But I had a trip planned since last September, so I'm not going to be able to make it. So I've been planning this trip even before I knew I was going to Korea. So I'm going to miss one match, unfortunately, but it's okay. It should only be the first match of the season, and hopefully it's not Phoenix. Hopefully it's one of the weaker teams. Not that there's very many weak teams. All the teams in Tier 1 are pretty darn good now. And EOT joined as well. They're the team that we lost to in the winners bracket of NSL Season 1 or Season 3, and then we beat in the grand finals to take home the first place. So it's going to be EOT. It's going to be New Bird Gang, which is -10 bird plus one new player. I can't remember who's joining them. Cynical, I think. I think Cynical's replacing 10 bird. Cynical was previously on 5&Q. Cynical is very, very good. So it'll be Bird Gang, us, EOT Hammer, and MVP.Phoenix. So 4 really good teams, actually. Most of the best players are all in Tier 1. So I think it'll be a little. It's definitely going to be harder next season. But I guess that's about it. I don't really have that much more to update on you guys. Oh yeah, with winning yesterday, we got 10,000 or 10 million won, which is a little less than $10,000. We were pretty happy about that. But the cooler part is they're going to design an item for the winners, so we're going to get a courier design for us. They haven't really asked us a ton of information about what we want, but at the very least, you guys can actually buy a Zephyr courier at some point. They're going to probably start working on it immediately, I would assume. And then we'll set on the shop, but if you guys want to support us directly while buying something in-game, you'll be able to do that. Other stuff that if you guys want to support us, you can soon. We recently got sponsored by Nixus. If you guys didn't see the posts on social media, I'll cover their stuff a lot more. We're waiting on some gear to get in that we're going to test out, and if all is good, then I'll give you guys a tour of that. Right now I'm just using one of their monitors, and it's fantastic. It's by far the best monitor I've ever used. But that's Nixus if you want to check them out. Thanks to them for sponsoring us. It actually helps us a lot to stay here, so it's pretty sweet that they're willing to take a chance on us. And luckily, we haven't lost since we got sponsored by them, right? So got sponsored by Nixus recently. You'll be seeing those on my overlays and stuff for VODs and streams. Where did I go with that originally? Oh yeah, ways to support us. We'll start selling t-shirts soon. They'll probably be very similar to our jerseys, just so we won't have we likely won't have names on the back, so it won't say Zephyr Purge on the back. It'll say Zephyr. I don't know. We might modify them slightly. No promises on that. So we might modify the shirts slightly, and but regardless, we'll sell those on Team Liquid, likely very soon. I think they're working on production right now, maybe. I haven't talked to them in like a day or two, but that should be going good. So Zephyr jerseys, you buy Nixus stuff. Oh yeah, the other thing about Nixus, if you missed the announcement again, we're currently co-designing some Zephyr branded earbuds. So an earbud is of course like the little small thing you can use for like MP3 players. It's gonna have a microphone on it, so you can actually use it with your telephone. And as like a headset, you can use them for gaming. Hopefully the mic picks up pretty well. We'll be getting samples of that very soon as well, but I'm pretty excited. They said that they put in like the best possible speakers that they could for earbuds, so they should be very nice. And you'll be able to buy those either on the Nixus website or on Amazon, I think. And they'll have the Zephyr logo on them. And I think they won't be that expensive, only like 30 or 40 bucks, something like that. I'm sick. I was sick yesterday. I'm more sick today, but I'll just keep sleeping in for the next couple days and I'll be a-okay, I think. So I think that's about it. I hope you guys got enough footage for everybody. It's really hard getting them all to sit down and like talk to the camera. They're always kind of awkward about it. So I just have to like sneak recordings of them when they're doing something else. They're not as used to like vlogging and stuff like that. So sorry that there's not more content from them, but I actually try. And sorry there's no footage of like us after we won, because I guess I could talk about this briefly. I actually thought I played really bad after we'd finished because I made a lot of really simple mistakes. Like one time we dove the Skeleton King or the Wraith King under the tier 2 and we killed him and he stunned me, and then I just like let the tower kill me, and I could have graved myself and TP'd, but I just didn't for some reason. And then like I made another error where I like pulled on the camps and they showed up, and I could have disrupted the Jug and just ran away, or I could have disrupted the Visage and ran away, but instead I just like didn't do anything, and then they started spinning on me and Potem ultied, so I was like, okay, I'll just try to like juke the spin, and like halfway through the spin I realized they obviously had detection because they were following me perfectly, and then I was like, okay, well now I'm actually dead. So I just like those things like built up in my head, and I only remembered all of the really bad things that I did, and I just felt like I was letting the team down, so I just felt like absolute crap after the games. I felt like I played horrible, and if the games were closer, I could have just lost us the game, which is actually true, but it's not like the mistakes I made were like super big. And when I watched the replays when I got home, right before bed, I was really surprised because I thought I played way worse than I did. And this has happened one other time. I don't remember what match it was. Maybe it was versus MVP the first time or something, but there was another time that we played, and I thought I played way worse than I actually did. And after watching the replays, the same thing happened. I looked back and I was like, yeah, I made some mistakes, but it wasn't like completely amazingly bad mistakes or anything like that. So I don't know, it's really weird. Tilting, that's got to be tilting. If you guys don't know what tilting is, it's when you get like emotionally overwhelmed kind of by something that happens. They use it for, people say it a lot for poker players and stuff, where like they get beat bad, which means that they get really unlucky, like somebody draws a 2% chance to beat them or something, so they lose. And then they get really angry because they just lost a hand that they shouldn't lose. Or in my case, I made a mistake that I really shouldn't make, that I would normally not make, but I happened to make a couple times yesterday, and that was really annoying because it was like, God, I shouldn't be making those mistakes. And then people get disappointed with me, and it's like this whole chain of stuff. Like we worked really hard in practice this week, and making mistakes that dumb are just really embarrassing. Not really embarrassing. I don't care about being embarrassed. I just care about playing badly and not playing as good as I think I should. So in the finals interview, they're like, "Oh, Purge, you played really well today." And I was like, and I actually thought that they were just uninformed or trolling me, because I thought it was the interview girl. I don't know if she plays that much, so she probably gets fed questions. And I thought she was just trolling me or something. I was like, really? You actually thought I played well? Because I was just feeling like total shit. Like people tweeted at me. They're like, you didn't even look like you're having fun when you won. And it was true. I was just like sad. I was like, God, I played so bad today. And I felt bad about that. But it's really weird. Being on tilt is really weird. So I just need to have a little bit more confidence while I play, I guess. Like, and that's the weird part. I felt like shit while I was playing, and I still played pretty darn good. Like every other, I don't know, like for the casual observer, I probably look like I played great. I mean, the few times I died a couple times unacceptably. Sorry about that. I'm like trying to support my own while I do this. I died a couple times unacceptably, but if you were just not paying attention, you'll just be like, oh, whatever, he died, no big deal. But I probably died like 4 times throughout the series where I really shouldn't have died. Like, it's like unacceptable mistakes. And it's not the end of the world, because I did a lot of good graves and disruptions and all this other stuff, but that feels like basics, like to me. So that's why it felt weird. So I don't know. I just thought I'd talk about the tilting thing because you guys might be interested. I've never experienced this phenomenon in my entire life, like being hella tilted in a performance-based circumstance, I guess. So I thought I would share that with you guys because I thought you might be interested. And if you guys follow my Twitter, you might be a little confused and there's more thoughts about it. So it'll be fine, I think. I'm still working like ridiculously hard most of the time. And sorry again, I didn't post videos, but we were actually practicing every single night pretty much coming up to the match this weekend because we really wanted to make sure we could beat Phoenix. It's really important that we do well right now because there's a chance that we won't get an invite to the TI qualifiers, and we really want to play well in the TI qualifiers, partially in respect for Korea, just so we can show that they're getting beaten because we're good and not because they're bad. Does that make sense? So it's really important that we place pretty well in the qualifiers. Plus, I want a free trip. That'd be really cool. I would totally be willing to get a free trip to get stomped by all the top teams in the world. I'm into that. I think that's a bit about it, though. This vlog has got to be like 20 minutes now. So it's like 10 minutes of footage. I guess I could talk about the KDL scene, our room, a little bit before I go. There were a lot of people there yesterday. It was so much fun. I think there's an okay fan base in Korea. It's not amazing, but it's okay. Usually when we play matches, there's maybe 40, 50 people. There was easily like 150 yesterday, 200 maybe. They were giving out lockless luck boxes. I have one here actually. I think I still have it in my wallet. Wallet. Okay, don't show everybody the code. Okay, there we go. Got a lockless luck box by going yesterday. Pretty cool. I think they might have given out some Nexon dollars as well. Not sure though. But there was incentivization for people to come. But I saw a lot of people yesterday that I haven't seen in a couple weeks. Like people that would go once or twice for NSL, or go all the time for NSL, then they stopped going. They didn't go to KDL, or people that would like occasionally go to KDL. Like there's enough fans, it seems, and people seemed generally excited for the games. So I don't know. It was really fun to have that many people there. There's not nearly that many people ever for regular matches, but keep in mind some of those are Thursdays, Tuesdays. Is it Sunday, Tuesday? I think it's Sunday, Tuesday, or is it Tuesday, Saturday? Thursday, Sunday? I can't remember. Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday. That's what it is. Usually the matches are on either Sunday or Wednesday. Wednesday matches are less popular because it's a weekday and they start at like 7 p.m. And Sundays are usually more popular because it's a weekend and it starts at like 2 p.m. So, yeah, I think Dota is okay here in Korea. The fan base isn't huge, and that's the main problem. A lot of people think that we're killing the scene because we're not incentivizing players to get to the pro scene, but I don't think that's really that important. Like, think of it this way, like, a game doesn't get popular necessarily just because of the pro scene. The game is mostly popular because people like playing the game. Like, the pro scene is a promotional tool for getting people to, maybe I don't understand it fully. Maybe it's stupid of me to talk about this, but we've talked to Nexon about it. They don't think that we're hurting the Korean scene. They think that we're helping it. We think we're helping it. A lot of people show up. A lot of Korean people are our fans as well. Like, there's always going to be, like, angry people about it, but we have plenty of Korean fans. We took pictures with them. We signed autographs. Like, I don't think we're causing any harm here. The only problem is that there's just not a shitload of people that play Dota in Korea is all. And that's kind of too bad. But hopefully it'll change in the future. I think the viewer base is growing a bit, at least in terms of Korean audiences are going, but I don't know what it's like at home. Hopefully they can really get things going. If you do live in Korea, though, I would really recommend going to the matches. I think they're really fun, personally, even if I'm not playing. And you get free luck boxes. That's pretty cool. These are worth like $50 at TI3. It's a good pickup, and I bought them for $5 a piece or something. It was sick. Alright, I think that's all I have to say. If Season 2 starts April 27th, I think. So if you just want to watch KDL, the next season starts about there. If you want to watch us in upcoming C matches against the top C teams, that's going to be the end of this week on Beyond the Summit, I assume. Starting Thursday, Korea, which is like, that'll be like early morning Thursday for the US. And that should be semi-morning or maybe like late night Europe, something like that. No, that's wrong.
early morning Europe, late night US, I think. Something like that. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, I'm gonna get going. See you guys, bye.